bring in. You did, Agnel, were you with me on the IDP Bangladesh?
I did the Bangladesh event too.
Yeah, it was busy. It was so busy. Bangladesh IDP was very, very busy. The $300 one.
Yeah, $200-300.
I laugh at I've now started to talk about fares monetarily, because time is one thing, but what are you charging me for? If they were charging me, I would be questioning, what are you charging me for?
Well, some of them say they use it to market, advertise, and whatever.
Yeah, but till you're a proven commodity, I'm not putting out anything. Let's prove it to me first, but IDP has actually done a very good job of reducing their cost. I'm really appreciative of the fact. Yeah. And were you there with the or did she forget to register G-Links? Did you do the G-Links event?
Yes, I did.
And that was busy. That was a busy.
The first one was the Dubai one. Yeah. But after that, I think Muscat and Kuwait and Bahrain were. Imran helped me in that. In fact, me and Imran both did that. So was not that.
Busy. But Dubai was very busy.
Dubai was. Real good students, ready students.
My Dubai was busy, and Oman was not busy. Oman was, for Waterloo to get a student every 15 minutes is not busy. And then Bahrain was like insane for me. Insane.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, the first and the third day was very busy.
And the second in between was not busy.
Yeah. I can see 39 participants. So
let's get started.
Yeah.
No, 39 minus 11. So 20.
Yeah.
So this 28 are the staff, is it? Or who are they?
39 people altogether, 11 of us are us.
Yeah, the rest 28. 28 are the staff of BION?
They're still coming, still joining.
Oh, is it the staff?
So 28 are students. So staff from BION is on the line.
So already 20 academics will join with us.
Just let the students come in, please.
Okay, we're waiting.
Thank you. Another thing, Agnel, is the technology. Try and do one in Africa. You're gonna zero understanding of technology. It's very difficult, and you can't blame it because if a big company like FPP cannot figure out that you need students from China and what to do. But I was so shocked. It's 5 students in a booth and 0 students, like waste of 4 hours. 42, like they're still registering. So just click participant list for a moment, guys, and see what there is.
Actually, I can only see our names.
Oh, so they are. No, I can see attendees. Just press on attendees. There they are. Put participant and then go up top. It will say panelist 12, which is
panelist 12 and attendees 30.
30, yeah.
30. So, and there they are.
So the attendees are the students, is it, or are they staff of BION? What?
All are students.
Panelists are staff and us. We are 11 plus their staff member, and then attendees are 31. We are 12. Sorry, we are 12. His staff doesn't count in this, and these are the attendees.
Okay.
Right? So that's not bad. If we can get started, please.
Yep.
So bring the students. Are the students in? Yeah, they're in. 44, 32 students. And there are his staff members with the blue hands. Good afternoon, everybody. Shall we get started, sir? Do you want to introduce and we can get on with the work? Thank you.
Formally, yeah, we can start formally, right, madam?
Yes, exactly. We should. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let me introduce myself first. I think Ms. Corona Osman, madam knows me. This is 𝐓𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐻, and today my colleague will actually conduct the session on behalf of BION Education. So, Mr. Mahmoud Hassan Chador, carry on the program.
Okay. You have a presentation to show. So, can we start the presentation?
How long is your presentation? Because don't take it away from our time. Is it a short presentation about your company?
No, ma'am. You are going to start.
He wants us to present, ma'am.
Okay, so you
The
want us
2-minute
to
presentation, yeah.
Yeah, we'll start. My name is Corona Osman. I'm with University of Waterloo. I will be the last person to speak on the panel. I would like to start from the Atlantic provinces, go to British Columbia, and do the format. So go ahead, Ms. Nalini, you are in charge of this. So
Yeah.
go ahead. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. We welcome you all to this Canadian University's virtual fair hosted by BION Education. Today, 15 institutions are present here, and we will all be introducing our universities with a very short presentation of 2 to 3 minutes. And we will open the forum for question and answers once we finish with the presentations. So we will start with the Atlantic provinces, and I request 𝐶𝐻 Goel to talk about UNB as well as a little bit about life in the Atlantic provinces, job opportunities, etc.
Excuse me, I'm going to have to interrupt for a minute. This is not a university fair. It's a Canadian institution fair, including universities and colleges from Canada. So please do not be expecting all institutions to be at the level where they can provide master's program. So I want to be very clear that we have postgraduate studies, we have master's program, we have undergraduate program, we have diploma program, we even have certificate program. So when we say Canadian Universities Fair, that's a name that this organization has given. It is a Canadian Institutions Fair from Atlantic provinces all the way to British Columbia. I would really appreciate if all of the participants put their names and their emails addresses into the since we are chatting, and then afterwards I would like students to write their questions in as we present. Thank you so much. Let's get started. Sorry, 𝐶𝐻, I took it away from you. I apologize.
No worries. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is 𝐶𝐻 Goel. I represent University of New Brunswick. Just give you a quick brief on UNB. It's one of the oldest public universities of Canada. We are on the East Coast in the province of New Brunswick. It's over 235 years old, established in 1785. UNB offers more than 75 programs in our undergraduate faculty. These range from Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Engineering, Computer Science, Faculty of Health. We have a Forestry and Environmental Management program, a Bachelor's of Science program, which offers more than 24 majors and minors. The tuition fee at University of New Brunswick varies between 16,500 to 19,000 Canadian dollars, depending on the program you're applying for per year. This is Canadian dollars. UNB, being one of the oldest public universities of the country, also offers a lot of scholarships for all our students, whether they are domestic or international. The scholarships are renewable scholarships, and these are on the basis of your performance in your grade on your HSC results, and after that in your the performance based on your university itself as well. I'll be open to taking individual questions later as per your specific requirements. Just want to also give you a quick brief on what the Atlantic provinces are. These are the regions on the east coast of Canada, the province of New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Prince Edward Islands, and Nova Scotia. So these regions of Canada are specifically very good for incoming international students, as the Canadian government and also the provincial governments in these regions want international students to come to these areas and perhaps explore the opportunity of contributing to the economy over there post your graduation, post your bachelor's. There are lots of opportunities over there. There's a growing presence of industry, and the cost of education and cost of living in these regions is exponentially low compared to bigger provinces. These regions also offers you a lot of provincial nominee programs, which might come in handy for you guys. for when you are looking to graduate out of your program and perhaps exploring opportunities to stay back in the country as well. BION would be your first point of contact. They would be more than happy to help you out with specific information about the Atlantic provinces. And we are here to assist you find your program and any other inquiries you may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Kashish. Achim, can you take over, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Achim, and I represent St. Francis Xavier University. We call it as St. FX in short. And again, my university is located in one of the Atlantic province called Nova Scotia. And our campus is in a small town called Antigonish, where we have around 5,000 people living in that town. And the population of the university is just 5,000. So not a very big university, but we have, we say it has great opportunities for students. And it is a 2-hour drive from Halifax. Halifax is a major city of Nova Scotia. And coming to our faculties, we have 5 wonderful faculties. That is Faculty of Arts, where you can major in aquatic resources, English, economics, computer science, history, maths, political science, and many more. And we do have Faculty of Science, where you can specialize again in chemistry, biology, earth sciences, nutrition, human kinetics, nursing. We do have Bachelors of Science in Nursing. And we do have Bachelors of Arts and Science, where you can specialize in climate and environment or health. And we do have Gareth Swartz of School of Business, where the student can specialize in accounting, enterprise, entrepreneurship, finance, etc. And we do have Faculty of Education. Talking about Faculty of Education, it is a 2nd degree. So the student needs to complete their bachelor's to get into Bachelor's of Education. And we don't have a Faculty of Engineering, but we do have a 2-year diploma in engineering. And if the student wants to get a degree in engineering, they can do 2 years from St. FX and the remaining 2 years from 𝐷𝐢𝐻𝐶. 𝐷𝐢𝐻𝐶 is the top university in Canada that comes in the U15. It is in Halifax. And the entry requirement for St. FX, all the undergrad programs will look for nothing less than 70%, and a score of 6.5, not less than 6 in all the modules. And coming to our graduate programs, we do have 1 master, that is Masters of Applied Science and Computer Science, and 2 post-bac diploma. One is in AI and the other one is in IT Enterprise Systems. So, and the entry requirement, again, we look for 4 years of bachelor's for master's and also post-bac diploma in AI. For the IT Enterprise Systems, we are okay with 3 years of bachelor's. The entry requirement, again, we look for nothing less than 70% and a score of 6.5, not less than 6 in all the modules. Higher, the better. And your SOP has to be really, really strong. And the fees for all the graduate programs ranges from 30 to 42,000 Canadian dollar for the entire program. That is for both the years. And for the graduate program, our fee ranges from 19 to 21,000 Canadian dollar. We have 2 intakes in a year, that is September and January. September being the major intake. And the application fee, it is just 40 Canadian dollar. We have a scholarship that ranges from 5,000 to 12,000 Canadian dollar, renewable scholarship, purely based on academic performance. That's all about St. FX. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Achim. Kajal, can you speak about Memorial University, please?
Hello, Kajal, can you hear us?
Kajal?
Why don't you go to Acadia and then come
Yeah,
back?
Samanyu?
Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. And my name is Samanyu, and I'll be talking about Acadia University. It is also based in the province of Nova Scotia, as with St. FX, and it's in the town of Wolfville. Now, it is also a public university, and it is consistently ranked amongst the top 5 undergraduate universities in all of Canada.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. I will talk about Memorial University.
Okay, Kajal, just can you
Kajal, just mute yourself.
mute it, please? Thank you. Go ahead, Samanyu.
Yeah, I'm here, ma'am. So sorry, I will just continue. So as I was saying, so Acadia University is consistently ranked amongst the top 5 undergraduate universities in Canada. And as for location, like I said, our university is located just 1 hour away from Halifax, which is the capital and the financial hub of Nova Scotia. As for the faculties, we have faculties of arts, through which you can pursue programs
Hello?
like economics.
Hello?
Kajal, can you please?
Yes, ma'am. Power went out, so I was logged out by itself. So sorry.
Don't worry, we're in the middle of a presentation. We'll call you in. Just mute yourself, please.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I will continue again. I was talking about the faculties. So we have the faculty of arts, where you can pursue programs like economics, psychology, sociology, environmental and sustainability studies, amongst others. We also have the faculty of pure and applied sciences, where you can pursue biology, chemistry, computer science. We also have a niche program called nutrition and dietetics available, through which after doing this particular program, you can work as a registered or professional dietitian or a food product developer as well. We also have an engineering 2-year diploma transfer to Dalhousie University, as my colleague previously mentioned. Dalhousie University, it is based in Halifax, and it comes under the bracket of U50, meaning it's one of the top research universities in all of Canada. And we also have the Faculty of Professional Studies, where you can pursue programs like business administration, kinesiology, and another major benefit for students who do not have mathematics in their 12th in the commerce stream. Basically, they can still go ahead and apply for a business administration degree, and they can specialize in accounting, business technology management, or employment relations, or entrepreneurship, or finance, or marketing. And as for our percentage requirement, basically for our arts program, above 65%. For our pure and applied sciences programs, about 75% or above. And for our business administration and other programs in professional studies, at least 70% and above. And our IELTS requirement is 6.5, no less than 6. And apart from these other advantages is we have also one of the highest rated co-op options available in all of Canada. And most of our programs, our major programs, are the co-op option available. Students can also apply for very generous scholarships at Acadia, which range from, they start from about $2,000 and go upwards to as much as 60,000 Canadian dollars for the term of 4 years. And these are academic and scholarships. And I'll be sharing all my details in the chat box as well. So if you have further questions regarding Acadia, feel free to ask me. Back to you, Nalini.
Thank you, Samanyu. Kajal, I request you to talk about Memorial University, please.
Yes, Nalini, thank you. Hi, everybody. I would be talking about Memorial University, especially the Grenfell campus today. So Memorial University is in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. We are the Canada's easternmost province. We are having a very moderate coastal climate. It's a very safe, clean, and welcoming city. We have direct flights from both Toronto as well as Montreal. We are a public university with high quality programs. We offer programs in Bachelor of Arts with specialization in English, historical studies, humanities, psychology, as well as social cultural studies. We also have a Bachelor of Environmental and Sustainability with specializations in resource management as well as environmental studies. We have a Bachelor of Science with computational mathematics, environmental science, general science, physics, and psychology. We offer Bachelor of Fine Arts with theater as well as visual arts specialization. We also offer a Bachelor of Nursing, but it is available only for the fall intake and is very competitive. We also offer Bachelor of Business Administration. For the business administration, we don't have a math requirement, so students without maths can also apply. We basically have 2 intakes in a year, Jan and September. The tuition fee of Memorial is a scholarship in itself. The annual tuition is only 11,460 Canadian dollars. The requirements for the programs are a cutoff of 65% and above for your last completed studies, an IELTS score of overall of 6.5 with no band less than 6. We do offer some entrance scholarships as well in the range of 3,000 to 6,000 Canadian dollars. We also have study abroad options to countries like UK and France as well. So the application is currently almost done for the Jan intake, but last minute applications with all complete documentations can still be considered for next week also. But otherwise, the next available intake would be September 2021. We have an application fee, which is 120 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much. That's all about memorial. Back to you, Nalini ji.
Thank you, Kajal. We will now move over to the province of British Columbia, and I request Agnel to present his institution, please.
Hello, hello there, everyone. Very good evening to all of you, and those who are there in Canada. Good morning. About NIC or North Island College, we are a public institution, around 45 years old, located in BC on Vancouver Island. NIC has 4 campuses, close to 8,000 plus students and about 600 plus international students from 34 countries. This part of the continent, including India, Bangladesh, and Nepal, Sri Lanka, we've got about close to 350, 400 students. We boast of the most moderate weather, as Karuna might know, and because she stays there. The weather is very moderate for students from this part of the continent. Our winters are close to +5 to +10, summers are around 2022. And that is one of the USPs, that students from this part of the continent are able to acclimatize to the newer weather conditions easily. We're a mid-sized city, neither too big, not too small. NIC offers programs, varied programs. At the undergraduate, we have got university transfers, pathways with top-notch universities, including but not limited to University of Victoria, Royal Roads University, Thompson Rivers University, VIU, a lot of them. So, and most of these are guaranteed admission transfers or dual transfers or agreement transfer. And students can come to us, study for 2 years, exit with a diploma or associate degree, or continue studying further and go to these universities with a guaranteed admission transfer. And we have got undergraduate programs, right from Associate of Arts, which might include psychology to anthropology, history, literature, anything of that sort, to Associate of Sciences, computer science, physics, chemistry, biology, molecular biology, any of those, environmental science, or engineering, where students can go to University of Victoria with a guaranteed admission, right from computer science to biomedical, electrical, mechanical, and so on. And business, diplomas, BBAs. In fact, we were the first degree granting institution in the whole of BC, British Columbia. So we've got a BBA in accounting, marketing, or general administration. Tourism programs, undergraduate in tourism and hospitality, sustainable tourism, adventure guiding. We also do have culinary. Then we have digital design, web and mobile applications, communication design, industrial automation programs. And in human services, we have got early childhood program, we've got human services diploma, social services diploma, criminology diploma. So for undergraduate programs, the requirement or the eligibility is 50% and above. For engineering, we look up at more higher, 60% and above. IELTS requirement of 6.0, no band less than 5.5. And this is for the undergraduate. For the postgraduate, primarily, again, we have business and tourism programs. We've got a PG in international business, PG in accounting, leading to a CPA. Out of 12 papers, you get exemption in 9 papers. We've got a global tourism and hospitality advanced diploma. So all our business and tourism programs generally come with 1 semester of internship or a co-op embedded into the program. And that helps students transition into the job market rather more seamlessly. And we have a dedicated placement cell, career placement cell, which helps students get onto these internships. So we organize job fairs. We also help students. There's a mandatory workshop. So the college basically helps students transition into the job market with the required skill sets that are necessary to get those jobs. For PG, we require 60% and above in your bachelor's. And just in case you don't have it, then at least your master's should have 60% and above. But either of these, you need to have 60% and above. We require IELTS overall score of 6.5, no band less than 5.5. And however, for IELTS, we do have some entrance scholarships. For a 7.5, we offer $1,000, and for an 8 overall, we offer $1,500 or $1,500 scholarship. And however, students, once they come to Canada or they are in the college, based on their academic performance, there would be a lot many other scholarships that students might be able to apply to. And we have got a $100 application fee. We take about a week to 10 days to process applications. Mostly programs are for Jan and September. For May, we have undergraduate programs in business and Associate of Arts. I think, yeah, this is about NIC. Most on an average, the tuition fee at NIC is $16,000 to $17,000 a year. That includes your books, library, and all those things. But the actual tuition fee is about close to $13,500 on an average for most of the programs that are there. Because it's a mid-sized city, the cost of living is considerably lower, and it's a big time tourist destination because of the weather that I told you. So we have right from skiing to canoeing to bear watching to a lot of water sports, adventure sports, and it's a tourism hub. And students in business, tourism, or any other programs, it's a lot more easier to transition into the job market. And any other questions, you can always direct it to me. So over to you, Nalini. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Agnel. May I request Imran to talk about Thompson River University, please?
Hi, thank you very much, Nalini. Hello, very warm welcome to everyone who is here, including my colleagues and students who are here for this amazing session organized by BION. My name is Imran. I recruit for Thompson Rivers University. We are a public university in British Columbia. We are in the province of Kamloops. So I'll start with the province, then I'll take you to the program that we offer. Kamloops is a mid-sized city with a population of a little over 100,000 people. However, it's a very famous city across Canada because we are known as the tournament capital of Canada. So throughout the year, you will find different tournaments happening, be it soccer, be it ice hockey, be it river kayaking and stuff like that. So around the year, we have lots of tournaments happening, and we have visitors from Canada and abroad. So it's also a very famous tourist destination when it comes to sports tournaments, etc. So finding not just part-time jobs and full-time jobs while you're studying, and once you have completed your program, also the opportunities to engage yourself in activities that can keep you fresh while you're studying and working on your studies. So it's an amazing place. As my colleague Abhi mentioned, that it is relatively warmer than the rest of the Canada. So yeah, you can enjoy the weather, you can enjoy sports and activities side by side when you're studying. GRU, as we are famously known as in India, especially Bangladesh, Pakistan, we are famous for a few reasons. One of the reasons I've already told you, a lot of activities which are happening. Other than that, TRU offers a wide variety, I would say, a huge variety of programs across 10 faculties and schools in all possible formats. So we have undergraduate certificates like in Adventure Guide and Business Foundations. Then we have undergraduate diplomas, let's say early childhood education, events and convention management, instrumentation engineering technology, management, resort and hotel management, tourism management, visual arts, water and wastewater technology. Then we have bachelor degrees, and we don't just have bachelor degrees, we also offer double majors. So we offer computer science and mathematics, we offer ecology and environmental biology, then we have nursing, we have resort experience, we have animal biology, journalism, fine arts, software engineering, a Bachelor of Education, computing science, a double degree of business administration and computer science, and a double degree of business administration and arts. We have a wide array of specializations in our BBA. You have finance, human resource management, international business, marketing, supply chain management, economics, entrepreneurship, accounting. So there are a lot of specializations in our business program that you can choose from. If I talk about the program that we have after your bachelor's, then we have a wide variety of programs at post-baccalaureate level into almost all fields of business. We have a post-bac diploma in accounting, business administration, economics, finance, entrepreneurship, supply chain, tourism. A lot of options for students who are coming from a tourism background. We have adventure studies, tourism destination development, tourism experience management, resort experience management. All these programs are at a post-degree level. We also have a law program of Juris Doctor. We have masters. I'll start with an MBA. We have an MBA program where we accept a 3-year bachelor's. That is something, a USP of our university. We do not require a GMAT. So it's a competitive program. So it's good news for students who have a 3-year bachelor's degree and looking to come for an MBA into Canada. Then we have Masters of Science in Data Science. We have Masters of Education, Masters of Nursing, Masters of Environmental Economics, Masters of Environmental Science. So yeah, we have some programs at master's level also, but all these programs are very, very, very competitive. So you have to have a good profile. The IELTS requirement for undergraduate programs is 6.5 overall and no module less than 6. For masters, few masters, this same IELTS acceptable. However, for few programs, we need a 7 and no module less than a 6.5. The tuition fee ranges from $17,500 to $22,000 a year, depending on the program that you're coming for. We have co-op in a lot of our programs. I mean, you can get real-time work experience in the field of your studies while you are studying, which is very helpful. We have on-campus residence. We have a very amazing sports facility. Yeah, this is more or less about TRU. So I'm here. I put down my contact details in the chat box, and I would be looking forward to answer your queries. Thank you. Over to you, Nalini.
Thank you so much, Imran. May I request Kajal to talk about Columbia College, please?
Yes, Nalini, thank you. Hi, I would speak about Columbia College also. So we are in the province of British Columbia in the city of Vancouver. We were established in 1936. The 95% of our student population is international. We have very small class sizes. That means every student would get individual attention. The programs that we offer are mainly university transfers and associate degrees. By university transfers, you complete up to 2 years of education and you can transfer to any university of your choice. Columbia has been one of the top providers of international students to institutions like UBC and SFU. We also offer associate degrees, which are equivalent to the first 2 years of a 4-year university degree. So with the associate degree, you can enter into the 3rd year of a university bachelor degree program. Under the university transfer, we offer programs in arts, business, communication, computer science, engineering and science. Under associate degrees in arts, we offer general arts, business administration, economics, international studies, mass communication, political science and psychology. Under the associate degree of science, we offer general science, computer science and mathematics. If you look into the admission requirements, we require a minimum of 70% and above for your last completed studies. The IELTS score of overall of 6.5 with no band less than 6. We basically have 3 intakes in a year, Jan, May and September. We have a very affordable tuition fees, which ranges from 16,000 to 17,000 Canadian dollars for a year. The attraction of our programs is that we don't have a math requirements for the program, but you would have to give a math test during or before your orientation. There would be online modules which would help you to do this online exam. Now, we say that come to Columbia and transfer anywhere. We have transfer options to major universities, not just in BC, but other universities too. So we have students transferring to universities like UBC, SFU, Capilano, UNBC, Thompson River. These are some of the few. We are almost done with our Jan 2021 application. We may have like a very limited seats left. We are currently open for our May 2021 intake as well. We have an application fee of 200 Canadian dollars. So that's it about Columbia. For more details, you can always get in touch with me. I will leave my contact details in the chat box for your reference. Thank you so much. Back to you, Nalini.
Yeah. Thank you, Kajal. Samanyu, will you present 𝐶𝐫𝐞𝐧𝐭 College, please?
Yes, thank you, ma'am. And hello, everybody again. So I'll be talking about 𝐶𝐫𝐞𝐧𝐭 College. Now, 𝐶𝐶 College is one of the largest and the leading public colleges in all of British Columbia. It's located in the beautiful city of Victoria, which is the capital city of British Columbia. And as Mrs. Osman can also attest, it's also probably the most beautiful region in all of Canada. And it also holds a record for the mildest climate as well. So basically, as colleagues previously mentioned as well, so for Asian students, basically they can acclimatize to the climate much better than here. And the distance from Vancouver is just a 15 minutes flight or a 90 minutes ferry. And basically, this area also holds a record for one of the lowest unemployment rates in all of Canada. And it's also a technology hub with almost more than 900 technology companies operating over there. We already are hosting, we have two campuses, interurban and land students in both of these campuses. And amongst them, more than 2,100 are international students, which represent over 80 countries. As for programs, we also have associate degrees and university transfer programs, through which you can transfer into universities like Royal Stuart University, UBC, or University of Victoria. We have our faculties of arts and science, where you can pursue an associate of arts degree in economics or general arts or pre-social work or psychology. You can also pursue an associate of science degree in biology or general science. We also offer 2-year diplomas in criminal justice, or you can go for applied chemistry and biotechnology. We also have our business faculty, where you can pursue 2-year diplomas in accounting or finance or general management, marketing or hospitality management. We also offer 4-year bachelor degrees in accounting, HRM, and marketing. And we also offer postgraduate diplomas in our business faculty, where you can pursue PG diplomas in accounting, general management, marketing, human resources management, or applied tourism and hospitality management. We also have our engineering and technology faculty, where you can pursue diplomas in various fields, such as civil engineering or electrical engineering, electronics and computer engineering or mechanical engineering. We also have a health and human services faculty, but this is a very competitive faculty. So basically, for these programs, you have to score very high. And if you do, you can go for diplomas in dental hygiene or early learning and care or practical nursing. And our last faculty is of sports and exercise, where you can pursue 2-year diplomas in exercise and wellness or sports management. You can also pursue 4 years bachelor's degree in sports fitness, leadership, or athletic exercise and therapy as well. Our IS requirement is 6, not less than 6, in all of our programs, whether undergraduate or PG. And our tuition fee is $100. We have Jan intake, May intake, and September intake as well. And all our programs basically have co-op option or internship or practicum availability. So this is regarding 𝐬𝐿 College. And like I said, I will be sharing my information in the chat box here. So if you have further questions, feel free to ask me. Back to you, Nalini.
Achin, can I request you to present Douglas College, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hello, everyone again. Now I'll be talking about Douglas College. It is a public college founded in the year 1970. So this year we celebrated 50 years anniversary. And we have around 15,000 plus full-time students, out of which 3,000 plus are international students. And coming to the location, it is located in Metro Vancouver in British Columbia. It is a 25 minutes to downtown Vancouver, and we have 3 major campuses, 2 in New Westminster and 1 in Coquitlam. And coming to our faculties, we do have 6 wonderful faculties, that is commerce and business, humanities, science and technology, child, family and community studies, language and performing arts, and also health sciences. And our credentials are associate degrees, university transfer diplomas, undergrad diplomas, and bachelor's degrees, certificate programs, and postgraduate diplomas. And the entry requirement we look for is nothing less than 75%, an IELTS score of 6.5, not less than 6 in all the modules. And we have 3 intakes, that is January, May, and September. And our fee ranges from 18 to 19,000 Canadian dollar per year. And the application fee is just 100 Canadian dollar. And we have a MAT requirement for some of the programs, especially for business programs. And yes, that's all about Douglas College. So if the student wants to get to universities like UBC, Simon Fraser, we have good university transfer programs. They can get in with lower percentage to Douglas College and score a good percentage and then get transfer. That's all about Douglas College. If I missed any information, I would request Karuna ma'am or Nalini ma'am to add on. Thank you. Back to you, ma'am.
I'm going to take a moment to add to Douglas College. Douglas College is the largest college of British Columbia, and the two very distinct features that you need to remember is that it has many postgraduate, post-bac diplomas. The entry requirements are competitive, but the procedure of getting into postgraduate program is completion of a degree, and 6.5 in IELTS is required. They're looking for students coming from Bangladesh. If the language requirement is not met, the Canadian IRCC has told us that the English language program from Bangladesh is accepted. So we can look at your grades, and if you have good grades in your degree, but you did not achieve the 6.5, there is a language program that can be added to that, to your program. So please don't be worried if you do have the marks, but you have not met the English proficiency requirement. You can still make the application through your agency, which we are working with right now, and they will ask the question, and we will then route you through the English language program for 1 semester, improve your language skills. Secondly, it is not in the heart of Vancouver. So living expenses are, if you're comparing it, it is not going to be as expensive as it would be downtown Vancouver. New Westminster is a little easier community, and a lot of affordable housing is available for you. So I just wanted to add those two things. You did a fantastic job of presenting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Achim, and thank you, ma'am. Over to you, Ajit, to present College of New Caledonia.
Thank you, Nalini, ma'am. Very good evening to everybody in Bangladesh. Thank you, BION team, for organizing this session for us. So I'm representing two public institutes of Canada. So the first one is a public college, which is based in the province of British Columbia. The name of the college is College of New Caledonia, or CNC in short. So I will not go into details of British Columbia, because my colleagues have very thoroughly explained to you what are the benefits and how it is different than other provinces. So let me go back to the college. So CNC is a 50 years old public college, which is based in the city of Prince George. Now, Prince George is a medium-sized city. It is having a population of around 90,000 people. And it is one of the most affordable options for you to live in and study in Canada. Our college is a public college, so it offers education at a very subsidized rate. So the average tuition fees for most of our programs is in the range of $12,000 to $13,000 every year. So we, like other colleges based in British Columbia, we are also offering university transfers and associate degrees, which can be in the fields of arts or science. You can choose any subjects and study the first 2 years of your bachelor's at a college, and then transfer to the third year in a university, depending on your grades. So that university can be any university in British Columbia, whether it is UBC, Royal Roads University, Vancouver Island, Simon Fraser, any university in British Columbia. Whenever you transfer, you will get the full credit transfer from CNC. Apart from these university transfer programs, we also offer some diplomas, which are both undergraduate and postgraduate. So in undergraduate, we have majority of our programs are in business fields. So we offer specializations like international business, management, marketing, leadership, accounting, and finance. You can also choose to do web and graphic design diploma at CNC, which is a very popular program that we offer. We also offer some programs in health sciences fields, but those are very competitive. So we do not require too many applications for those programs. But if there's some students who want to do courses like dental hygiene or practical nurse diploma, we do offer a few seats in every intake for those programs as well. In post-graduation, we have only 3 options. One is in the field of IT. This is for those students who have previously completed a bachelor's degree in the field of computer science or IT-related subjects. The second program that we can offer in post-graduation is in human resource management. The third diploma that we offer in post-graduation is in tourism and hotel management. The application fees for this college is $125, and currently we were taking applications for May intake, but that is almost already full. So now we will be working for September 2021 intake. The admissions for which will start from next year onwards, from 1st February onwards. So if you're interested to apply for this program, you should have all your documents ready, including your IELTS score. So the IELTS score requirement for majority of programs is 6 overall, with no band score less than 5.5. And if you want to apply for this college, you can get back in touch with BION, or I will leave my details in the chat box for your reference. So this was all about CNC. Can I talk about McEwen also, Nandini ji?
Yes, please go ahead, Ajit.
Okay. So I'm also working as a representative for a university based in the city of Edmonton, which is the capital city of Alberta province. And this is a public university which offers courses at a very affordable rates, and we offer very good scholarships also. The main USP of this university is its location as well, because the location, Edmonton is one of the biggest cities of Canada, just like Toronto and Vancouver. So if you're somebody who's looking to go towards bigger city options like Toronto, Vancouver, or Calgary, maybe Edmonton is a very good option for you. Edmonton and Calgary are very close by to each other. They are only 3 to 4 hours by drive from each other, and the province of Alberta's economy is based on oil and gas or natural resources. So generally, the job market is pretty stable in Alberta most of the times, and you can find jobs in almost all the fields. Whether it is business, IT, computers, or whichever field you want to study, you can go ahead and look for part-time and full-time opportunities. Our campus is also located in the downtown of Edmonton city, so you have plenty of options nearby to the main campus, and we also offer accommodations in the downtown of the city itself. So coming to the programs that we offer, so we offer programs in 5 faculties. Please note that this university is purely undergraduate university, so we do not offer any post-graduation programs at this university. So, but you can apply for undergraduate programs in the field of arts and science, in which we offer bachelor's degrees. We also have a very special program called Bachelor of Science in Engineering Transfer. This is for students who want to apply for engineering universities, but are not having exceptional grades, so they can start their first year at McEwen University, improve on their grades, and then they can move on to a university like University of Alberta also in the second year, and then complete the remaining years of the engineering there. We also offer programs in the School of Business, in which we offer 1 bachelor's, which is Bachelor's of Commerce. We also offer some undergraduate diplomas in business, which are again in the field of management, marketing, human resource management, accounting, and strategic measurement. You can also study programs like public relations or tourism at this in this faculty. We are also offering programs in the faculty of Arts and Communication Studies, in which we offer 3 bachelors. One is a Bachelor of Communication Studies, second is Bachelor of Design, third is Bachelor of Music. In this faculty, the requirement of portfolio is generally there. So if you want to study music, for example, you will have to give an audition to the university and show whatever work you have done in music earlier. And similarly in design, if you are looking for something in illustrations, for example, or photography, you can show your portfolio pieces to the university, and your admission will be based on them. We also offer diplomas in theater arts, theater production, in this field. So if you're from those backgrounds, you can apply for similar programs. The last 2 faculties are Faculty of Health and Community Studies and Faculty of Nursing. These are very competitive, and we require very high percentages for these faculties. But in these faculties, you can study subjects like social work, you can study early learning, childhood care studies, you can also study child and youth care, you can study correctional services, acupuncture, massage therapy, therapist assistant programs. In nursing, you can go for Bachelor of Science in Nursing or Psychiatric Nursing Diploma. So the admission averages for McEwen University start at around 65% onwards, and they can go up to 90% and above, depending on the program that you want to apply for. The fees range for this university is in the range of $22,000 to $23,000 starting range, and they can go up to $30,000 to $31,000 every year. But the good part is that we offer very good scholarships. So if you are meeting all the subject requirements of the program and have a minimum percentage of around 80%, you can expect a minimum percentage scholarship of around $6,000. That is the starting range. And if you are somebody who is having more than 95% marks, you can expect a scholarship of around in the range of around $10,000 to $12,000 every year. We are accepting applications for September intake for McEwen University. The application fees is $110, 110. So I'm leaving my contact details in the chat box in case you want, if you have any questions regarding any of these institutes, I'm here to assist you. Thank you, Nalini ma'am.
Thank you, Ajit. Thank you so much. Moving over to the province of Saskatchewan. Sahil, please take over.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Please request Sahil, can you keep it shorter, please? Because we have very limited time left. So let's keep it
Absolutely.
shorter. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, ma'am. I'll keep it very brief. University of Saskatchewan was established in 1907. We are a medicinal doctoral research university, and that is because we have a College of Medicine and a hospital on campus. We've been encouraging this culture of research that we want our students to practice right since 1907, and that's because we have a separate research and development campus. 50% of our undergraduate students experience research-based courses right from the first year itself. And we've been leading new ground in research right from the very early days, whether it's with regard to medical technology, scientific endeavor, and also tackling global challenges of food and water security, energy sustainability as well. We have the main faculties as other universities do, like Faculty of Arts, Science, Business, and Engineering as well. But we also have faculties of Agriculture and Bioresources, where students can do food and bioproduct science, horticultural science, and so on. Most of our programs in the Bachelor of Science category do admit students without mathematics. So students who are interested in pursuing a career in health can take up courses like biology or microbiology and complete their mathematics deficiency. In business is also a flagship program where students can do a Bachelor of Commerce and go on to a major in accounting, marketing, operations management as well. Now, these are programs that come with a co-op opportunity of 8 months where you can gain practical exposure and experience as well. And similarly, for the Faculty of Engineering, you have the opportunity of doing internships, which is under the Engineering Professional Internship Program. The important part to know is that Saskatchewan is very accessible and also affordable. The tuition fee varies between 18,500 Canadian dollars to 24,000 Canadian dollars. And we are very accessible to students in the sense that infrastructure advantages are a lot in Saskatchewan with regard to health, housing, and also transport. Housing and transport are particularly cheap in Saskatchewan. And then there is the opportunity of also doing graduate studies at University of Saskatchewan if you're settled in the university, doing well, and you've got good grades as well. Before I conclude, I want to mention two important points. We have programs in nursing and nutrition where students can enter after doing a Bachelor of Science for 1 year and then do nursing and nutrition. Generally, these are very highly competitive programs, but Saskatchewan does offer you the opportunity of initially getting into them without mathematics. And similarly, we have a College of Medicine, as I previously mentioned, but in order to do medicine in Canada, you need to have permanent residency, and you also need to clear the MCAT, but we are very supportive in that regard. We prepare you for mock MCAT exams and also for interviews. So for medicine, dentistry, in the long run, University of Saskatchewan is a very good option. I'll leave my email ID in the chat box, and you can reach out to me for any queries.
Thank you, Sahil. It's my turn now, and I'm going to talk about University of Manitoba. University of Manitoba is the largest and oldest post-secondary institution in Western Canada. We are about 143 years old. We were established in the year 1877. And we are home to about 29,000 students studying different programs across bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs. We are located in Winnipeg, which is the capital city of Manitoba, and it's also the 8th largest city, also known for its lower cost of living when you compare to other big cities in Canada. Just like University of Saskatchewan, we also have the prestigious U15 accreditation, which means we are in the same league as UBC, Waterloo, University of Saskatchewan, Dalhousie, UFT, etc. So there are plenty of opportunities for students in the area of research. We offer over 100 programs in undergraduate level from about 14 faculties. Faculty of Agriculture and Food Sciences, Faculty of Architecture. We have Fine Arts and Arts. We have Asper School of Business, from where we offer business programs, and it is very well known, not just in Canada, across the world. It's highly ranked. We have Faculty of Education, Faculty of Engineering offers programs in biosystems engineering, civil engineering, computer engineering, electrical and mechanical engineering with aerospace option. We have Faculty of Interdisciplinary Health Sciences. We have Faculty of Kinesiology, Environment, Faculty of Law, Faculty of Music. Our Faculty of Science offers programs in actuarial mathematics, biochemistry, computer science, biological sciences, genetics, physics and astronomy, microbiology, and so on. And we have a Faculty of Social Work as well. Our entry requirements are pretty competitive, and we have 3 ways of applying for admissions to University of Manitoba. The direct entry faculty requires students to have 85% and above. This is for faculties such as business, engineering, and science. We also have another popular admission process, which is called the University One, where we offer flexible first year for students, and the admission requirements are not as harsh as direct entry. It's a little more gentler, and we take students if they have over 70%. The third way of getting admission at University of Manitoba is through advanced entry programs, which requires a minimum of 1 year of post-secondary education. Our tuition is pretty affordable. When you look at the credentials of the university, we are in the range of 16,000 to 24,000 Canadian dollars, depending on the program that you go for. We do offer a entrance scholarship, which is in the range of 1,000 to 3,000 Canadian dollars, depending on the percentage that you have in high school. We have 3 intakes, summer, fall, and winter, and we definitely need you to have IELTS of 6.5 and 6 in each band. One more important thing to note is that except for Faculty of Art and Fine Arts, we require mathematics for all of our faculties. There is absolutely no exception. So I will leave my contact details in the chat box. You can reach me if you have any further questions. Thank you so much. We now move over to the province of Ontario, and I request Sita to present Trent University, please.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'll make it as quick and short as possible because I know we are running out of time. We are located in the province of Ontario, about 56 years old. Trent University is in the top 5 for overall reputation in Canada. We are the #1 in Canada for scholarships. We have 2 Nobel Prize winners, 5 Rhodes Scholars, and 7 of Canada's research chairs as a part of our faculty. We are very, very well known for our scholarships for the meritorious students. We are also very well known for small class sizes, which are at 18:1. We have 2 campuses, one in the town of Peterborough, which is about 90 minutes east of Toronto City, and the other is in Oshawa, which is called the Durham campus, and that is a part of the GTA, or the Greater Toronto Area. We offer a lot of undergrad programs, very popular ones being BBA, Forensic Science, Computing Systems, Biology, Economics, Financial Analytics, Psychology, etc. We also offer 2 postgraduate diploma programs. One is in HR and the other is in Marketing and Entrepreneurship. We offer about 9 course-based masters. You can check out all the details on our website. Most of our programs, whether they are undergrad, diplomas, or masters, require 75% or higher, but you can write to me to get to know more about it. The fee structure and all other details are mentioned on the website, but we are still very, very accessible, and we work with the company that has hosted us. So you can also contact them for more information. Thank you so much.
I have you do a very short presentation. I'm losing students every 2 seconds here. So just mention it and move on, please.
Yeah, I also represent another university called Wilfrid Laurier University, which is a 110 years old public university based in Ontario. We have 2 campuses and we offer programs from 5 different faculties: Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Business and Economics, Faculty of Music, Faculty of Science, and Faculty of Social Work. I will share the International View book in the chat box. Please, download it and go through all the other programs. Our fee ranges from 30 to 35,000 Canadian dollars, depending on the program that you go for. And you have to, the application portal is already open. You have to apply from Ontario University's application center. I will be sharing my contact details, so please feel free to get in touch with me if you would like to have more information about Wilfrid Laurier University. Over to you, ma'am, to talk about Waterloo.
All right, my name is Karuna Osman and I'm representing University of Waterloo, and the institutions present here, I support them as well. I am not going to take very long time. We have undergraduate faculties of arts, science, environment, health sciences, engineering, and mathematics. Highest grade point average needed to get into this university, very, very competitive. For postgraduate studies, we are a research university, so a lot of master's program. I will not be covering any of them. Please write to grad admissions at uwaterloo.ca. And if you're looking for master's program, this platform is not going to help you with University of Waterloo. I just want to talk about my cooperative education program, which is study and working together. You have 4 to 6 terms of work while you are studying, giving you experience, exposure to 7,100 employers, and earnings anywhere from $50,000 to $126,000 you can earn during your program at University of Waterloo. Our flagship programs are double major programs in the arts faculty, honors arts and business, our program dealing with environment and business. We have aviation programs which you are interested in, and I know there is an interest in aviation in Bangladesh. You can talk about that as well. But going into computer science and engineering program and math related program, nothing less than 5 out of 5. And for A-level students, A stars are required. The English proficiency from A-level students is not required. From Bangladeshi students with national curriculum 6.5 and writing and speaking 6.5. I'm going to leave it at this. I want to start answering some questions. We have really big transition of students going in and out. I'm not sure why. So let's get started. If you have questions, please write it in the box, in the chat box, or in the Q&A question, or open up your speaker and ask the question. Thank you.
Ma'am, there's a student, Rayhan Zaman, in the Q&A box. He's asking about science and aviation. He has higher secondary certificate 4.46 on a scale of 5.
That is fully admissible to those programs. We have environment in aviation and science and aviation. Environment in aviation is dealing with GIS system and aviation, and science and aviation more towards instrumentation and aviation. A very deep pocket program. You have to pay tuition fee plus your flying lessons, which can be between $60,000 to $80,000. You will get 2 different certificates. One will be a degree in science and a full CPL and PPL certification. Please write to me.
We also mention about the, okay, sorry.
Yeah, not yet, yeah. You can actually mention that you have a program in, this is a Canadian event, so maybe not. Okay, let's continue on. Any other question? All right, so we have 16 minutes for you to ask any questions, please. If your employees want to ask, when will the international student be able to board in Canada? We don't know. We don't know about the COVID, and we are not able to give you a very straightforward answer on that. At this particular moment, coming from Bangladesh, India, etc. If you have a study permit and you have all the documents and you're coming in, you can only go to institutions that have submitted their whole plan of how to get you into Canada, and then you have to be quarantined and all of those kind of things. If anybody has information on that, you can tell me, but I don't believe that though it is open, that travel is easy. Does anybody have, Agnel, do you have any, what is NIC saying about students being able to travel?
Well, we are also waiting for updates. So whatever is true whatever is true for everyone else is true for us also as of now.
No, but you were a DLI thing, and you have submitted your plan.
Yeah, we are in the BC readiness list, ready list of institutions that students can come to. But again, from India or these countries, the visa stamping has to happen. And
because the VFS is not open in India right now. VFS is still closed, right?
Yeah.
So.
And what they're doing is they're still picking up passports for students who are done with their biometrics. So VFS has got a courier service and they're picking up the passports, but this is for students who had done their biometrics already earlier.
Okay. So the old files are getting completed and students can get their passports. Okay, so this is a question for full-time job opportunities in Manitoba and Newfoundland. Kashish, can you just take that, please? Just Atlantic.
Well, Ms. Karunasman, we have some student here with us, so they are looking for some answers. So they will raise some questions. So would you mind take some questions from our audience who are sitting in front of camera?
No problem. I'm dealing with both level of students, so let me answer this question.
Ma'am, you want me to take it?
The question is job opportunities in Newfoundland, but answered from an Atlantic point of view, that we are short of people in that area.
Of course, see, every student has to understand that the Canadian government wants the entire country to get settled in terms of infrastructure, right? They are expecting about 1 million immigrants in the next couple of years to come in, but they want to distribute the people evenly across Canada as well. Regions like the Atlantic regions have a lot of opportunities and growth in industry, especially in sectors like engineering, business, computer science, IT. And what you will see in these regions is that you will find a lot of opportunities, whether you're looking for part-time work or full-time opportunities post your studies, but less competition compared to what you might face in a province like Ontario or BC, perhaps, because the number of graduate students is simply, there's a sheer difference in that volume, and that really allows you to get some hands-on experience. If you talk about part-time work, remember, there are opportunities to work within the institution you're studying at, with your own professors, lecturers. There are the student union is there to help you find part-time work on the campus. And like I said, these places have smaller city centers as well. So they're very close to the universities, and you can go and find vacancies over there too, to help support yourself during your education.
And I will answer about Manitoba. Manitoba has a very strong economy in terms of new job creation, etc. So there are lots of jobs available depending on the field of study that you are in. And of course, if you're doing tourism, wouldn't be a place for you to go to Manitoba. You would be going to British Columbia. You might go into Atlantic provinces. If you're doing things with pulp and paper and things with technology, you will go into Manitoba or into Waterloo area. You have to look at where the hubs of jobs. So it's not one straightforward answer for you. There's a question about transfer into architecture in Waterloo, which I want to answer, that we do not have transfer in architecture because we have work integrated, and it's a cohort program. The group of students will continue on working and studying together. So no, it's not possible. Please finish your degree and come for a master's program. Go ahead and ask questions, sir. We are ready for you. Mohammed Hassan, please go ahead and ask questions.
So I think we don't have any more question in the chat box. So we have some physical audience, so they are looking for some answer. So can you please raise your hand if you want to ask anything? Yes.
Hello, ma'am. This is Tahmina. So I want to apply MSc in International Business, and my IELTS is overall 6.5. So could you please suggest me what about the entry requirement for Manitoba University?
I'm sorry, we will not be talking about master's programs other than Thompson Rivers University. We will be talking about a MBA program at UNB and quantitative investment analysis for UNB, and master's program at Trent University. Other than that, you have to apply yourself. These universities do not take students from agencies forum for masters. I'm an undergraduate recruiter for University of Waterloo, and only one master's program I can talk about is Masters of Business Entrepreneurship and Technologies. And that also, Ms. Nalini has been appointed the person to deal with it. Just to let you know that all top universities of Canada would like you to apply yourself. Now I'm going to give you a little general understanding. Two types of masters: course-based and research-based. If you're doing research-based masters, you need to find a professor, have your proposal of study ready, make sure that you have a clear understanding of the kind of research you will do. If you're doing course-based, it's purely based on marks. So please tell me what your grade point average is in the undergraduate program so I can counsel you properly.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
No, what is your marks what is your
Okay, my CGPA was 3.45.
Which one?
3.45.
Okay, that is bringing you to about 70%. So Waterloo is very close in the Waterloo sense. You do have good grades, but I will give you a suggestion. You should also look at post-bac programs. Coming to the program, we have many post-bac programs in international business, but I think 3.4 will get you into MBA program at Thompson Rivers University, and it will get you an MBA program at UNB, which will also help you to do specialization in international business. So I do have, so Kashish, can you talk about UNB? And then Agnel, can you talk about global business? Because that's actually the program she's looking for, international business. So please talk about the MBA program, and then Agnel can talk about global business.
Sure, ma'am. So the MBA at UNB is a 20-month-long program. It's a fairly competitive, intensive MBA program to get into. The general requirements are that you need at least 70% in your bachelor's, and you also need an IELTS of 7 overall and a GMAT score minimum of 550. The higher, the better, of course. When I say competitive, it means that the class size of the program is very limited. They can take up to a maximum of 50 students in an intake. The next intake available now is September 2021. The MQIM program is a quantitative investment management program. It's 12 months in duration compared to the MBA, which is 20 months. And the MQIM has a higher GMAT requirement at 600. The rest remains the same, IELTS at 7 overall, and the intake remains at September 2021.
Okay, sir, one more issues. My bachelor was 2015. So it is required for show the work experience details.
Yes, the thing is you have to tell us what you were doing during that period of time. Don't worry about the gaps. This is some kind of a silliness going on in Bangladesh that you cannot have gap years before you apply for a master's program. We expect you to have gap years. You need to be working. You need to be, you could have been a parent. I don't know what your situation was. That can be discussed privately, but gap between undergraduate and postgraduate studies is normal. It is expected. So we're going to leave it at that. Agnel, do you want to just tell her about the global business program, please?
Yes, the global business management, or alternatively called as international business, is a 2-year program, 3 semesters of study, and 1 semester of co-op or internship, which is integral to the program. So, and this internship is something which the college will help you find. So the career placement cell works with you closely, helping you to apply to these jobs. Job fairs are being organized. Primarily, mix of marketing and finance components. So you've got international marketing, international finance, international relations, intercultural dimensions of international business. These are the courses that are there in this program. And because of the internship, transitioning into the job market is rather very easy, or so very helpful for students. Program duration is 2 years. Tuition fee is about 13,500 Canadian dollars per year. But obviously, all the miscellaneous things, that's your books, library, student union, everything put together, you're looking at about close to $17,000 a year. So for 2 years, it could be around $34,000.
Thank you. I was just talking to the student at NIC who just got a job, and he was from Nigeria. He was my recruit from Nigeria, and he came in and he studied the global business, and he got hired at the college. And the point I'm making is it's a very big job getter, and you should look at MBA programs with international business side. And quickly, if Thomson Rivers, Imran, can you just give a quick touch on your MBA program also, please? Thank you.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, ours is a 2-year program, and as I told earlier, we do not require a GMAT. We look for a 70% number in your bachelor's. We have 2 options to complete your program. Either you can do it on a project basis or on thesis basis. That option starts in the 2nd year. Once you get into the program, you will get to know your choices that you have. The tuition is almost $44,000 for the entire program. We need an IELTS of 7 and no module less than a 6.5.
So important to know the differences between U and B. There's not a percentage difference. One requires GMAT. Global business does not require GMAT. Next question, please.
Well, do you have any more? Is there any more question?
No, from your group.
Hi, Karan Asman. It's regarding children educations. Like, I've got my niece, so she wants to finish her GCSE level in Canada. What are the options for her? And her parents also want to join. So if you can make us more details about the finance and the process, please.
Okay, I have zero to do with parents wanting to travel. That's an immigration IRCC issue. But the child wants to do the grade 12 studies in Canada. Final year studies.
Sorry, I couldn't get it.
She wants to finish her high school in Canada and then go from there?
Right. She's in now standard 9. So she wants to do the last 2 years education. I mean, up to A level and O level and A level.
We have many options for her. We have Golden Hill School Division. Because she's young, I would prefer her to go to a full school system. We have Golden Hill School Division in Alberta, which is a dormitory school in which you can come and study and stay on the campus. It is a very good school. The total cost would be about $30,000 with eating, living, studying, etc. The right of a parent to come and drop a child off is there. There are some provisions of parents being able to stay for 6 months because she's young. But the ruling for that will come from the IRCC. Your agent will apply for that. You also have option in Columbia College, which is in Vancouver, and I will let my friend Kajal quickly, which she's gone, I see. She got dropped off in there. Kajal, there is a program at Columbia College from grade 10, 11, and 12. Students to come and do their high school, and parents will come once again to drop off, or if they're allowed to stay, they will stay. That has nothing to do with me. I can get you admission in Columbia College, in Golden Hill School Division, and Thomson Rivers University also has a high school program that is attached. If they want to come to the island, we also have St. Margaret's School, which has all girls school, but a very pricey program. If they're interested in that, we can provide it. Yes, no issue with this young child coming to do the high school. Parents coming along with her is a different story. The price range for your programs for tuition fee range from $15,000 all the way to $65,000, depending on where you're going. So talk to your agency here, and we will be able to assist the student. Parent can apply to come and stay, and we have had parents who have come and stayed for 2 years because it's a girl child, but only one parent has come. Both parents cannot come. That probably will not work out. But that's my understanding, but I can get involved in the IRCC subject matter of that. Thank you. If you're studying
Great, thank you.
pharmacy, do we have anything for pharmacy? Any post-bac program for people coming with drug design, pharmacy, etc.? They can come, and he's wanting to go to University of Newfoundland. We don't have a University of Newfoundland, but I would like to go to Memorial University for a master's program. Please apply directly. Please apply directly to our master's program. We are not taking applications for that. Anyone else?
So we can recommend the student, those who are looking for master's program, UNB and Thompson Rivers University, and only one master's at University of Waterloo, right?
And also Trent.
Okay, Trent, right.
But remember,
so we will follow accordingly, definitely.
You have lots of post-bac programs. You have post-bac program in NIC. You have a program in NIC for students who are doing accounting. They can come and do that. We have programs of global business management. Then you come to 𝐬𝐴. They have a lot of post-bac programs. You come to Douglas College. They have a lot of post-bac programs for health informatics, etc. So remember, a little easier to get into post-bac programs than to get into master's program. Master's programs are based on competition and very few seats. I want every student to know, for post-bac even, you're dealing with Canadian students from that province, Canadian students from the all other provinces. You're dealing with all world applications. Then you are dealing with your application. Out of those 4 competitions, you have to succeed and get the seat in the master's program. If your marks are not high, you don't have a good understanding of the subject matter you're going to study, you have a lack of funding, etc., it is going to be very, very difficult to get in. Remember, each master's program, I believe 38 seats in Kashish's program. It's not open-ended like hundreds of students. So you have to plan your studies properly. Is age a factor? I'm going to discuss that. Is age a factor in a student coming in? So I'm going to give a picture, and please, anybody can drop, my colleagues can. If you're 41 years of age and your CGPA was 3.7 and you are wanting to come to Canada to do your master's, and you come by yourself and you study, go back, no issue, depending on what the master's is in, because you need it for your job. But you're just coming in, you're a mother of 2, you're married, you're bringing your children in. They're going to ask the valid reason for you to choose it so late. It's not the age. They're looking at your ability and your reasons for coming in. Okay, CGPA of 2.9, IELTS 6.5, eligible to pursue, what is IPE? What does that stand for? What is IPE? Can somebody tell me what IPE is?
What is this?
IPE, right?
Yeah.
Where is it? Is it in the chat box?
Industrial and production engineering. First of all.
Oh, I see. I see, yeah.
I would really appreciate it if you would write out these things, because we don't use those kind of acronyms. I don't, 2.9, I have no university that takes 2.9, first of all. That's too low a thing. And it will also depend on what work experience you have. Industrial and production engineering, you're looking at automation. Is that what the thing is? And if you are in the attendees, you can talk to us. Industrial and production engineering can be lots of things. So please tell us, what is it that you're really wanting to study? Okay. Anything else? We are over our time. We're going to stay for 6 more minutes and then we're ending. Any questions in the room here? At all?
Any question? Yeah.
Hello, madam.
Hello.
I have one general question for one of my students. That is, what opportunity student have for Bachelor at Medicine at which universities? And there is a generalized knowledge that it is very expensive to study at Bachelor of Medicine. So in that case, what kind of scholarship opportunities students have?
First of all, you cannot do Bachelor of Medicine because we don't have any such degree in Canada. 0. You have to do an undergraduate health sciences degree or a science degree or any degree. Then you have to write an MCAT examination. You have to become a Canadian. Then you are going to apply to 16 medical schools. Then you will be interviewed. Then you will go into medical school for 4 years. So 4 plus 4. Then you will get into residency anywhere from 3 to how many number of years if you're doing cardiology, 7 years. Then you are going to do your super specialization if you want to, or you're going to go to work. So that whole process, if you don't have 15 years to give, don't come to Canada. And there is such minute probability of getting into medical school. So I have a program in health sciences. I think everybody has program in health sciences, right? Everybody
Yes,
here
ma'am.
has health
Yes,
sciences?
yeah.
Everybody
Yes,
has.
ma'am.
My suggestion for this student, come and do a 2-year associate degree from one of the colleges, NIC, 𝐬𝐴, etc. Then get a work permit, work for 2 years, apply for permanent resident of Canada, then start your journey for medical school. Coming directly of medical school is not, we don't offer the MBBS program that we have in India and all of the world except for United States and Canada. You can go to Australia for a 7-year program, but Canada will require #1 degree by United Nations, #1. So if you want to do that, you should do step by step. Let the student come for 2 years, then it is not expensive. Then they are doing the Canadian way. They are going to become Canadian and do everything the Canadian way. So 2-year associate degree. If weather is of an issue, come to North Island College. If weather is not an issue, only in British Columbia do you have these options in a very structured way that you can come and then go to UBC. UBC has a undergraduate program that leads into medical school. You can go with the associate degree to Saskatchewan. You can go do a full degree in Saskatchewan in physiology and immunology and go into medical school, and they like their own students. So that's the process of getting into medical school. And at that point, the scholarships will be only for undergraduate studies. Thank you. Anybody else wants to add anything? Please stop, jump in and add.
Madam, we have a question from one of our students from live. Will I be able to apply to University of Waterloo with my AS result for A levels? So
No.
just you can answer straight yes or no, so that
Cannot.
we can go for
I
others.
need 3 A levels, and
Yep.
all the, depending on what are they wanting to apply for. Can you please ask them? What's the program?
He did not write the subject or program name.
Okay.
Okay,
If it is
we will
only-
talk to him later on.
No,
I
no,
think
if it's looking for
we can discuss.
engineering, I'm looking at A stars at A.
Oh, computer science. Oh, he has mentioned computer science.
3 A stars. In 3 A, in
3
the
A's,
level,
okay.
3 A stars. But, yeah.
Okay.
And the tuition fee is 61,300 for 1 year. 61,300 for 1 year.
Okay.
And not stabilized. That means that it is going to go up in the next 3 years. I'm not going to lie to the student. My suggestion for the student is, once again, there is Trent University has a very good program. Wilfrid Laurier has a very good program. All of the universities, every university on the panel has. We also have 2-year CS program. 3 things to remember. Look at your admissibility. AS is accepted in many universities. Waterloo doesn't take it. Admissibility. Number 2, look at your subject, your grade point average. What are you getting? Then look at your budget. What is your budget? If you want to, as an agency, send me questions, always say, I'm bothered by weather. I don't want to be in really cold weather. Then I know that I have to put you towards the island. If you say to me, I'm not bothered, I'm looking at the best price program, I want to do a full degree, this is my budget, we will be able to talk to you about Memorial University, which is tuition fees $12,000. If you say to me, money is not a matter, my grades are really high, I want to try UBC, I want to try University of Waterloo, I want to try big universities, money is not an issue. Remember, scholarships are minute in Canada. We don't have full scholarships. So if you're looking for full scholarship, this is not the place to be. Highest scholarship that I've heard in Canada for a student coming in is $100,000. but that is, student is going to make that in my cooperative education because I have a study and work program. So if you were to look at my chat box, you will study, study, work, study, study, work, work, study, work, study, work, study, work, study. 6 terms of work. You're going to make between 90 to 100 and $20,000 yourself, which is a working scholarship. Add to that 20 hours a week, add to that. So 25 to 30% of the cost you will cover yourself. Do 2-year program if you don't have money. Okay, thank you.
To time limitation, madam, I think we need to sum up the program. Is it?
Yes, we
If
are.
you have time, we have a lot of questions actually from our end.
No,
Otherwise, we can handle the questions later on.
I will stay for 4 minutes. There is saying that if anyone applying for college, it becomes tough to get a visa. I would really like somebody else to answer. Maybe Agnel can answer. Agnel, do you have students in your program that came for a 2-year associate degree and got a visa? Do you want to just talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I understand this notion with a lot of students and probably even agencies that applying to a university is a ticket to get a visa more faster, quicker, or easier. But with a college, it is not so. However, this notion is false in a way because we've got what 44 public colleges in Canada, and the government of Canada, in fact, endorses it. And college is quicker or easier way to start your studies, considering a lot of factors, beginning with smaller class size, more focused attention, lower tuition fees, and all these are, nicer things for students to look at a college. And as far as I know, there is no distinction between a college and a university in terms of obtaining a visa. And I'm sure.
Agnel's thing. There were 634,000 visas issued. 634,000 visas issued, and 72% of those were for colleges. This is the part.
I think, madam, there are some so-called agent in Bangladesh. They advise that you cannot apply to college because there are a lot of good programs, I think, offered by the colleges, and there are a lot of co-op program also offered by the colleges. So we will guide the student accordingly because we know the database, what are the subjects will match with her, and how she need to apply for study permit. We'll guide them.
Yeah, remember, continuity from high school to college has to be, you cannot have there where the gap year is going to really hurt you. If you finish your high school and sat back for 10 years and then coming to college, no, it's not going to work. So you have to look at the profile properly and send it to us and we will look at it. Anyone else has anything to say? Any other pending question? Finish it in 2 minutes because then we are done.
In the chat box, there are a lot of questions, so we will answer all of them later on. Our expert consultant will answer and guide the students. So I think within 2 minutes we cannot complete all the questions.
We can answer one more question. We can answer it. Is there somebody on the panel wanting a question answered? Go ahead.
Yeah, one more questions.
Hi, Karuna. This is Rashadul Islam. I completed my PhD degree from Japan. I want to pursue another PhD degree from Canada. So is it possible?
You can do as many PhD degrees as you want, my friend, but I cannot assist you. Nobody can assist you for PhD programs. You have to assist yourself. You can do. My question is more towards students who are coming for first degrees because that's our format, and for masters that we offer PhD. I'm going to be very honest with you.
Is it allowed double PhD degree?
No. Let me answer your question for you. If you were to tell a professor that you want to do a PhD and you came to an agent's place to look for it, he will deny you admission immediately because wrong place, wrong format. You have to talk to a professor to get into a PhD. I'm being honest. So thank you very much for having us here. And if you have any questions which are dedicated for certain things, send us the profile and we will give you the answer back and tell you what is it that we can do for you.
Okay.
Nandini, do you want to bring it to a conclusion, please? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beyond Group, for having us. And thank you to all the students for joining in. If you have any question that is unanswered, please put it in an email and send it to us, and we will certainly make sure that you get all the answers. So thanks very much, and we'll stay in touch.
Thank you. So
Thank you. Thank you.
It's your
Thank
first
you very much for being with us, especially to Ms. Karuna Osman Madam and Ms. Nalini Madam for organizing or conducting this session. And we are looking forward for more this sort of sessions with our students, because when students come live conversation, they become more confident to apply. Otherwise, they feel that they are having less information from the website or other things. When you talk live, then students get confident.
This was
Thank
your
you.
first session as a company, and you're a new company. We will help you out and we will take you forward. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
everyone. Take care. All the best, guys. Beyond team. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.